Basically, these are suggestions that don't add anything to the game necessarily, just make it easier to function or more fun. Also, the first few will be about capture the flag because CTF desperately needs it, and I mean, boy does it need it. This is a simpler band-aid for one of Team Fortress 2's most infamous game modes. CTF is supposed to be this fast-paced zoom, oh shoot, there goes the intel, we're gonna get 'em boys, Yeah, maps should start at about 10 minutes long. Each captured flag should make it an extra 3 minutes on the timer. We also should add an additional 30 seconds between flag capture for the captured flag to respawn. The most any map could extend to is 23 minutes long on average if both teams captured 2 flags and it ended up stalemating. This might sound long, but if you think about how 3-stage payload maps can be, or how long they can be for both attacking and defending, this can't even hold a candle to it. Oh boy, the intelligence is on the ground. Why the heck can I not pick this up? If a same team player is standing around on it, increase the flag's return speed by a set value. Let's say 1.15 speed or 15% faster. This should stack up to about 1.75 or 75% faster. Scouts should also have 1.3 return capture speed or twice as fast as everybody else. This should prevent players from being able to completely respawn and get back to the flag that they were trying to capture before the enemy team can stop them. That stuff's ridiculous. Oh shoot, let me just go visit the Grim Reaper, talk to God, come back to life, make sure my bank account is in order, get some Starbucks, equip a new loadout, call mom, make dinner, do homework, edit this video, and be back in the morning, and getting the intel that's still goddamn there. It shouldn't be there, it should be gone. Okay, whatever. There's no reason for this, and it just caters to unfair moments where your team doesn't have an opportunity to defend itself. If you're going to keep crits on capture, please initiate a 30-second respawn of the flag so the enemy team has a chance to set up their defenses again. There's no funny haha joke here. Either remove it or put it respawn, please. So many will disagree with me on this, considering that Hightower is everyone's favorite DM match. Also, sorry Soundsmith, as it makes it harder to find a decent Hightower footage thing. Carts should have an automatic move speed in this mode of 1/2 a player. This will make the carts move at a decent pace, but never actually stopping. Players can stand on an enemy cart to stop it, since that would technically have a negative value, or stand on their own to accelerate theirs. This solves the infinite high tower cart drop as well, and I think that would personally make it a lot more interesting. This shouldn't happen. Players during respawn can see exactly where an enemy spy is once they leave cloak, if they're still in the little highlight segment. If one is swarthy enough to notice a teammate is not highlighted during respawn, usually by then though it's too late and most players can figure out disguises readily enough. Most players pick up a lot faster on highlights suddenly appearing in their view rather than players surrounded by players. If competitive has stopwatch mode, then casual payload should have it to prepare players for how this would actually play out. Understandably so, many players in Team Fortress 2 when Meet Your Match was first released did not like their game mode being changed, and yeah, it was a sudden change. I genuinely believe, however, that Team Fortress 2 would be a lot better if the casual reflected the competitive environment. If you don't know what stopwatch is, there's a very handy link in the description below. Similar to how competitive Team Fortress 2 works in-game, casual should try to match players by tier if possible, or at least prioritize it. Not by the goddamn color, but by the gosh dang tier. As of now, I'm willing to wager that most players fall into tier 1, with a decent amount of players in tier 2, and a small selection in tier 3 at the time of this video. I don't think it should be by color, as Team Fortress 2's casual dynamic has always been, you're stuck with a team, now work around it. Prioritizing by tier means that there's still a sizable gap in experience per tier, but at least you're not prioritized with playing first tier game players. Also, again, prioritize, not exclude. Big difference. Instead of having to scroll through a list that is organized by the release date of crafting capability of that weapon, it should be organized by class. Why is this not a thing yet? Imagine you're clicking on the common items and you're brought to a menu that's look like the class selection menu. You click the class that you want, you select the slot that you want, and boom, faster and cleaner than what we have currently. The ability to lock inventory pages that would not be affected by filtering. This one should be simple enough. You lock a page, nothing can be given, nothing can be taken. It dropped all items to the next open slot on another page. The lock feature would not be available to free-to-play due to the inventory restrictions originally, and it being relatively useless to an account that wouldn't be doing big trades anyways with their very limited space. Click on the lock to block the rock. I don't know what that means, but it sounded good. I wrote that in the script. It's right there in the script. Why did I write this? In this system, the color takes the dominant effect, while unusual and strange are the secondary tags that will be placed first within that color group. Please take note of me sorting my backpack by quality and see how the items just are kind of everywhere in terms of grouping. The quality tag is broken. It's weird. It doesn't make sense. In fact, having a similar sorting system to how the Steam client does it would be excellent. In fact, we just put that in the game. All inventory problems will be solved. Just do that. I'd like for this to be implemented in some form, either on a map vote at the end or on victory for either team, and the map would be ready to change. Dang it. As for experience, it should be calculated by this point anyways, and rewarded accordingly when the player finally leaves his match. This will be a simple addition to players who just play heavy a lot and they don't want to break the right mouse button. Why did I say that so Texan? I don't know. Just click it once to rev up and stay revved. This might take some getting used to initially, but this is much easier on the fingers. Example, press right click, gun is revved. Press it again, gun is not revved. This would be the client-side ability to flat out not want to see cosmetics outside of stock. This will be handy for players with low-end PCs and those who don't like Team Fortress 2's drastic art style breaking. Cosmic Afro here, and thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the end. If you like what I did here and you want to hang out more, please consider checking out our Discord or CosmicAfro.com for more information about Twitter, live streams, Discord, fan art, whatever you want. This is a community-based channel full of community stuff. We're going to be doing a lot more community-based things. I can't seem to stress that enough, but I can't wait to see you guys participating in all that stuff. So again, thank you all so much for watching, and please stay tuned because more will be coming your way. Bye-bye.